Today is the day, opening day at Perfect North. It's early in the morning, I gotta go to work, but after work, we're going night riding. I'm finally gonna get to test out the CLEW Snowboard bindings. It feels like I've had them forever. So, I'm gonna give my first impressions of the CLEW bindings. Don't 100% judge my snowboarding. It's day one of the season. It's been 8 months. I'm gonna be a little rusty, but I am so pumped to finally get the season started, get these bindings tested. Let's get to work and get this day over with.
Laps of 2022, 2023.
Yeah.
And my board didn't fall off my foot, so that's a good sign.
Wait, that happened?
I haven't had him on a chairlift yet. I didn't know what was going to happen. This looks...
Dude, that would work fun. Look, it has like a little jump. Oh, then you hit a tree, though.
Oh, well, the downside is you hit a tree.
Are you ready for this? So, this is the real test right here. Jared, I still got it! There we go. Get right. Hey, look, let's go right here. Hey, they feel pretty good. So far, the only thing I've noticed is like I've stepped on that toe strap and it goes down, and so then I go to put in the toe strap. But other than that, they run pretty good so far. So far.
Clean.
Here. Jump. I love this board. I will. Nice.
So, after day one, I have to say I'm extremely impressed with how the CLEW snowboard bindings perform. Straight out of the gate, they were super easy to get into, super easy to get out of. I will say there was one time that I did have some trouble, like I'd kind of get stuck and I'd go to pull up and I couldn't come out, but CLEW did tell me that they ride the best after you've ridden 2 to 3 days on them once the bindings fully break in. So we'll see if I have that again in day 2. Just a minor gripe with it. Straight out of the gate, I felt super comfortable in these bindings. They were really easy to ride. The pairing of the CLEW with my battalion party wave was an absolute blast. It just felt like I was surfing the entire night on all of the slush. I had so much fun riding them. They do feel like a slightly stiffer binding. To me, they feel almost like a Union Force or a Burton Malavita. Not overly stiff, but a stiffer binding, and that gives you a little bit more responsiveness. The one thing I immediately noticed compared to the CLEW versus the Burton step-ons that I've been using was that I have a little bit more tweakability when I'm going into my presses or landing or tricks and anything, so I actually really like that. I love the responsiveness of the step-on. These feel almost as responsive, but with a little bit more room for error, if you know what I'm saying. I really like the straps on these. I found them to be super comfortable. The toe strap stays in place perfectly, and then the ankle strap is really comfortable as well. The only thing I did notice myself doing is there was a couple times I'd get off the chairlift, and so the toe strap is basically locked in place. It has these little notches on it that hold it so it doesn't wiggle while you're, when you don't have your foot in there. It basically keeps it locked in that fixed position. Well, sometimes I'd come off the chairlift and step down on that and move it out of that position that I had it set to for my boot, and I'd have to refiddle with it. However, I think on day 2, I'm gonna be able to come off the chairlift and clip straight into these CLEW bindings. I really think I can pull it off. Wasn't ever able to pull it off with the Burton step-on, so we'll see. If I can do that, this problem's gonna be completely eliminated anyway, because I'll just come off the chairlift, step in, right away. I also in this video was playing with my stance and angles a little bit of the bindings. I'm gonna tweak those for day 2 to just get a little more comfortable. I wanted to try something, wasn't too crazy about it, so we're gonna set it back to a way I'm more comfortable riding with. I hope you all found this helpful and insightful. I can't wait to give you my full review on the CLEW, so definitely stay tuned for part 2. I didn't want to give a full review after just one day of snowboarding because, as I said in the beginning, this is my first day of the season and I'm rusty. I want to dust the cobwebs off, and before I decide one way or another, I want to really be able to give my full thoughts and opinion when I'm riding more like I've been snowboarding for a full season versus first day back on the snow. So definitely stay tuned for part 2. It'll be coming next week. So make sure you subscribe, click that notification bell so you know when part 2 comes out. I have tons of content coming out this season. Definitely you want to follow along for it. We're going to Utah, we're going to Solitude, Snowbird, Brighton, Jackson Hole, possibly Winter Park, Snowshoe, West Virginia. So much big content coming this season. It's going to be the biggest winter I've ever done. I'm chasing powder. I'm going to all these top powder destinations, so definitely be on the lookout for that. We're going to put the CLEWs through the paces and see how they hold up. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch. I'm Alex from Boards, Bikes, and Hikes. Hope you all are getting some great snow where you are.